Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with atbbq.com, and today we're going to be taking a look under the hood of the Kamado Joe Classic III ceramic grill. For those of you that have been following the ceramic grill market over the last few years have probably noticed that the team over at Kamado Joe has been busy making lots of improvements, like the divide and conquer grill system, the airlift hinge, wire mesh fiberglass gasket, and the control tower top. Now these features were all major additions back when the Kamado Joe 2 grills were first released. But today we're going to take a look at one of the biggest improvements in ceramic grill history. It's the SlōRoller Hyperbolic Smoke Chamber. And it's available not only on the Classic 3, but also the Big Joe 3 and the Pro Joe. So to set up for the SlōRoller indirect smoking setup, we're going to take out the divide and conquer system. Slide this baby in here. And then the divide and conquer system actually sits right in here on these notches. So you're set up and ready to go. One of the first things that you'll notice about this grill is that the body is taller by just a couple of inches. And this is so the hyperbolic smoke chamber has enough room to work. But what exactly does this insert do? The original SlōRoller was designed by an engineering class at Harvard to remove inefficient heat and smoke transfer in Kamado-style grills. The insert does this by forcing smoke and heat up the chamber in a rolling motion through these slots at this dome section here. As the smoke and heat exit the chamber, it does so in a circulating motion that rolls throughout the chamber evenly before exiting. This creates an optimum smoke profile and reduces hot spots, improving the overall flavor and cooking evenness. Now we could talk about what's going on inside all day long, but when it comes down to it, what matters is the food that comes off of it. So let me show you just how well this thing cooks. Now I've had a brisket smoking on here all morning, and it's looking really beautiful. So we're gonna pull that off to wrap it up and finish it. I'll also show you the pork butt that's gone on just a little bit later. As you can see, developing a nice bark on the pork butt. This brisket, incredible bark on there, already getting tender. We're just gonna wrap it up in butcher paper to finish it off. All right, so we're gonna check on our brisket here. Give this a little probe to see how tender it's gotten. Oh man, very little resistance, which is exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna let this thing rest a bit before we slice into it. In the meantime, we can go ahead and crank up that grill and get ready to do some hot and fast cooking with the SlōRoller in place. We're gonna slowly open up the airflow here, making sure not to overshoot our target of 450 degrees. And once we're holding steady, I'm gonna toss a couple of spatchcock chickens on the grill to smoke and roast at the same time. So now we got this grill up to temp, still going with the SlōRoller, still getting some nice smoke out of the wood, but roasting temperatures now. We're gonna throw on a couple of spatchcock birds. You get that smoke flavor, that charcoal bark, but even quicker. This may be a little brisket, but I'm sure it's got big flavor. All of that juice in there, great smoke on it, incredible bark. Gonna have some pretty burn-ins out of this guy. Look at that. Well, our chickens have come up to temp, so we're gonna pull those off now. And now we've gotten through that brisket, we've gotten through our chickens, we're gonna go ahead and take the SlōRoller out and show you just how well Kamado Joe does direct grilling. Well, let's go ahead and check out our chicken and see how this turned out. Wow, incredibly juicy. This would make a beautiful pulled chicken sandwich right here. Shred all that up. Smells just incredible. Plenty of smoke coming off of that. That's like velvet. I mean, cooked perfectly. Great smoke profile. Incredibly juicy. Yeah, that SlōRoller's making easy work out of chicken. We've got the grill set up for direct grilling now, and the temperatures come up over 600 degrees. It's hot. We're gonna throw a steak on there, some sausages, get them seared off. All right, we've got a big, beautiful cowboy ribeye, the tomahawk steak. We've got this on the upper level right now, but if we want an even more intense heat, with the divide and conquer system, you can go even lower and closer to the coals. We've got some beautiful char on the tomahawk. Internals at that perfect 130 right now. Let's have a taste. Incredibly juicy. Fantastic charcoal wood smoke flavor on the outside. Great sear. From smoking to high heat roasting to that high heat grilling, the grill still does it all. While the SlōRoller insert's probably the most notable upgrade, it's certainly not the only upgrade. The KJ3 grills feature an all-new redesigned heavy-duty cart with plenty of room for storage below, as well as these metal side tables that can handle the heat from a skillet. And one of my personal favorites, the wire basket with divider, gives you really easy access to the ash pot below, improved airflow, and even anchors the divide and conquer system when cooking direct. It all comes together for really a pretty impressive update by an already impressive line of grills by Kamado Joe. If you guys have any questions about the KJ3 line or any of the Kamado Joe products, please don't hesitate to get in contact with our team or visit us at our online store at atbbq.com. All things barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.